Hello again, friends! And you are our friends. Welcome to D&M Sports Break number 244, featuring lovely, excellent products including 21-22 Premier, 22-23 Black Diamond and Allure, a trip to the 23-24 Spa, 25-26 Extended Hobby, and 25-26 OPC Platinum Hobby. And your host, me! That's right, I've been here the whole time. Oh goodness, happy Father's Day to everyone out there. Aloha to Julien, Mary, Mr. McCulley's here. Mark, Jalen, Bob, we're starting to fill in now. Well, a lot of fun is planned and in store for everybody. We're going to have a fun time, as per the usual, because why don't we have a fun time? Come on, we're opening hockey cards in June. How much of a better time can you get than that? People are putting numbers down. Why would they do such a thing, you ask? Well, I'm going to answer that. Because if we can pull a short printed card that has that number on it, you're going to win a prize. So, for example, Adam is here. Aloha, Adam. He guessed number 11. Let's say we pull a card number 11 of 50. He's going to win a prize. It's going to be that easy. There is one hitch, though. You have to like this feed. I'm very, very vain, and I need your attention. And if you don't like this feed and you get the number right, you get nothing. This is a two-way street. So I want that like, and then I will happily give you a prize. But if you're a first liner, you get even more prizes. Yes, what is this stuff in front of you, you ask? Well, a first liner is dictated by a person who joins a break 3 times out of 4 weeks. So typically 3 out of a month, but we don't really work into like a calendar month, so we're a little all over the place. You're gosh darn right I'm demanding, Macaulay. Don't get me going. But a first liner is Mr. McCulley, for example. So if you guys guess the right number on a card, the first person to do so is going to get a 22-23 Ice Hobby Pack, and any other first liners who guess the number throughout the night or afternoon will get a 23-24 OPC Platinum Retail Pack. That is only for first liners, and if you are not a first liner, please still put a number down because you'll still win a prize, just may not be quite as big as that. If you're wondering, am I a first liner? Well, listen close, these are the first liners. Trevor, Mario, Dennis Delori, Bob, Freggie, Dennis Gilcash, Theo, Victor, Julien, Mr. McCulley, Hunter, Andrew Morrison, Richard, Alex, Jeremiah, Downtown Dale Trites, and Johnny Wilson. Those are your first liners. If you heard your name, you have a chance to win those hobby packs. And don't forget, at the end of every month, we do a draw for first liners as well. We give away literally hundreds of dollars in prizes, including singles and break spots and packs and the whole rigging. So always a lot of stuff coming through that way. We're pretty much ready to dive in. There is no trade to announce. As per the usual, keep it positive. When you see a nice card, go out of your way and type out, hey, real nice card. Because if you get a nice card, it'd probably make you feel good if somebody else went out of the way and said, hey, that's a really nice card. Lastly, though, following the break, yes, Mark, you read my mind, my friend. Following the break, we will be hosting our Rip and Ship option. So the Rip and Ship, I am going to literally put down here now. Boop. So there you go. We are bringing back the fan favorite. And for those of you wondering why we keep doing SPX, it's because you guys keep asking for SPX. We did 3 of them last week. So $20 off either SPX or 23-24 clear cut. The way it works is super duper easy. You see the promo code, hit CURD, RS $20 off. Aw, Mary, Mom, after my own heart. I'm so sorry you didn't get the Kraken, but I'm sure we'll get you some nice cards anyway. It is a beautiful backdrop, isn't it? It costs many, many human monies. So yeah, you go to the website right at the end when you're about to check out. Just choose free shipping, like the free in-store pickup, I'd rather. Or we can ship it. It doesn't matter. And once you put that in the box, you can put the promo code in. It'll give you $20 off. So that will be on this feed. So if you want to even just watch the Rip and Ship, just still hang out with us after the fact and have some fun that way. And if you want to participate, let's participate too. That's what we do around here. Alrighty, so let us do the deep dive. 22-23 Allure. Allure should have 1 auto per box, but if it doesn't, we're expecting to get one of the doubloons cards. There's usually an inner hit. I'm going to move my proper camera here so I can keep track of what the heck's going on. Boop. Because of my double cam, I typically need to have, or typically is about a 7 or 8 second delay. And we pick everybody's favorite rat, Brad Marchand's number 6363, which is going to only lead to wonderful things. Hokey toots. Yes, yes, Father's Day. What's everybody's plans for the old Father's Day? Anybody, anything that, well, I guess this is your plan, isn't it? You're taking part in the break. I'm looking forward to some mussels and a seafood chowder here for supper tonight. I don't know what you guys have on the go, but for myself, if you're a maritimer, it's kind of a prerequisite, isn't it? Mary, just because you're always so kind, this box flip is for you. So very minimum, you can say, at least I got that. All right, folks. Allure was a little bit different just for that year, meaning that we got an extra pack. So you get 9 packs per 8 cards. We're going to be searching for the color flows. You should get a base rookie in the vast majority of packs as well. And this is kind of like almost like a baby OPC Platinum a little bit, if you will. So you'll kind of have that still sort of shine to those cards as a whole. We got Willy-Nilly and Anthony Beauvillier. We have a Black Rainbow with Jacob Perreault. That is a rookie with the Quack Attack. Not specifically numbered on those, but they are a little bit of a tougher hit. Speaking of tougher hits, the green and blue color flows. The darker the colors are typically some tougher ones to find. So there's a workhorse from Whitehorse, Dylan Cousins. Kirill the Thrill bringing up the rear with a photo variation. So hard to say what the value of that guy would be, but that is a specific variation. Riley Walsh is your base rook, sandwiched in between Brock Nelson and the Swayman, Jeremy Swayman, in the back. Julien, I got lobster for lunch and having ribs for supper. Hot damn, there you go. Ooh. Dennis Dillery bought an SPX, even if not online, open it and we'll watch after. Perfect. I appreciate that, Dennis. So we will definitely be doing our rip and ship after the fact here as well. Back to work. So we got Josh Anderson and McJesus. Your Black Rainbow. Mark Grislick. Color Flow with Alex Iafallo with LA. And we're iced out with Philip Grubauer. No, he's not McGruber, but hopefully he can disarm that bomb a little bit better. Nikita Okotiuk. And then your 2 base, Jack Roslovic, and Halifax's second favorite son, Nate Mack. Fredericton's own Jake Allen, followed there by Alex DeBrincat. We'll get a little bit of focus here as we get into the inserts. There is your orange slice, which were die cut back then. So Brent Burns with San Jose. Color Flow with Mark McLaughlin. You're going to get pretty much one of these in every pack. There's 5 colors, as you guys probably put together. You can build the puzzle. Spencer Knight, that is a sophomore card for him, and I miss him every day. But I don't miss the second cup that they won by trading him, so it's okay. Matt Sogard is your base rookie in Ottawa, and then we got Vegemelka and Jordan Greenway. Vassy and Casey Middlestad in Buffalo. There's Alex Vlasic. That is a rookie card with Chicago, and that will be your Red Rainbow. Jack Campbell. Soupy. There's your orange-yellow color flow. And we found an autograph. We'll go right back to that. We'll just finish this off. Look out, Mendoza. It's Jack McBain. Look at that face. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Lucas Raymond and Mo Sider, the pair of wings. And there you go. So the Maple Leafs are on the board. But the man passed around more than currency, Michael Bunting. 2 years removed from his rookie year. That goes to Andrew. And Andrew, you are on the board. Those are tougher autos to pull. The full rainbow autos, because you can get the red rainbow and blah, blah, blah. So to get the full auto is pretty decent. So not too shabby a start here off the hop with our photo variation Kirill and our Michael Bunting auto. Boone Jenner and Philip Grubauer. Get focus. Black Rainbows. Jeremy McCann. Chase Pearson. There's your color flow. AM34. Allure Game Stills. Matt Boldy's your base rookie. That was a decent pull again from Minnesota. And Laffy and Clayton Keller, the 2 other base. Yeah, I can... Mark kind of said scribbles. He clearly tried to, put his number after, and, if that's how you're putting the number 58, there's a bit of an issue. I know you're a hockey player and not an author, but oh boys, looks like SP. Terrible auto, but I'm a Leafs fan. I'll take it. Well, that's what matters. There you go. There you go. Victor Arvidsson in LA and Tiny Tage Thompson. Ooh. Black Rainbow, Chris Kreider. Philip Tomasino, your orange-yellow with Smashville. Jordan Bennington with your blockers. You have Declan Grisham with your rookie. Doesn't show variation, but it certainly looks like one. Andrei Svechnikov and Pat Kane as well. Yeah, Chris, here's the big thing for me when it comes to Darren Raddysh. So Chris mentions only the Maple Leafs will be all over a 30-year-old demon that had a breakout year and sign him long-term. Yes, is the right way. And Andrew, I'd like to hear your take as well if you're a Leafs fan. But why wouldn't Tampa sign him? Clearly Tampa knows something, right? You have a right-handed shot who's coming off this career breakout and you take a 5th-round pick to just let him go? Something's going on there. Also, the big stat that was going around, and we'll see, maybe Raddysh will prove us wrong. I think he had a career year, and it's only going to be Elias Pettersson from here. But I think they said it was out of his 70 points or whatever, he had 13 without Kucherov with him. Like 2 or 3 goals and a handful of assists, and that was it. And you're locking yourself into this guy for, 8 years? You know, like, this is going to be the classic, a 36-year-old defenseman at $8.5 million for 3 more years. Like, isn't Toronto supposed to be rebuilding? Whatever happened to that? All right, Ovi, Timo Meier, Black Rainbow, Olivier, Oliver, Borkstrand, Bork. Mike Smith, yes, that Mike Smith. That is a red, orange rainbow with Edmonton. James Hetfield's favorite player in the whole wide world, Noah Cates. Nathan Smith, your base rookie with Arizona. Workhorse from Whitehorse once again, and Matt Duchesne. Andrew says he's okay with it, 4 or 5 years, a little too long. You know, I think that's the big thing, right? Like, you know, and Mark says he's expensive. If you sign Darren Raddysh for, I'm going to be honest, I think even 4 or 5 years is too long for a guy who is now, you know, in the early 30s. Take it from someone who's in his mid-30s. I'm over the hill. Okay, we're just going to start throwing tomatoes at me here now saying that. 2 years? 2 years, 8.5? Sure. Why not? Doesn't work out, he's gone in no time. But to friggin' pigeonhole yourself into that, who's going to want to take that contract? It's Darnell Nurse 2.0. Is that what it is? They were just upset about missing out on Darnell Nurse. Joe Pavelski, Jack Hughes, Kirill Vizhmelka, there is your red rainbow. Spencer Knight, back yet again. That is your red-orange color flow. Alex DeBrincat, there's your gold glitter bomb. And that is numbered out of 199. 143 is the number we're looking for. If you have number 143, please come up and collect your prize. Ronnie, don't make fun of my last name, Atard. And Neon Leon Draisaitl with Freddie. I lost my job in the Stanley Cup, Anderson. Final pack. I guess we'll go to Extended from here. Sid the Not-So-Kid, and Pavel Buchnevich. Let's get some focus on our final pack. Jordan Greenway, easy for me to say with your red rainbow. Jordan Spence, former Moncton Wildcat. Jordan Spence, there is his second year, yes, with LA. Quentin Byfield, back. That is a gold glitter bomb as well. 86 is the number we're looking for. If you know, if you have number 86, you know what to do. That's a sophomore card for Byfield as well, so not too shabby. Jordan Harris, your base rookie. And Benny and Berkey, Sam Bennett's birthday today, believe it or not. Yeah, how about that? Happy birthday, Sam. The Benny bus. Chris, I'm glad I got Philly for that Atard card. Well, Chris, I wouldn't give you an Atard if I didn't think you, well, you know. Let's move into Extended. I'm going to try to keep the pace up a little bit more because we have more products with packs in them with 12, 10, and then the big boy, the OPC Platinum. This is box number 1110, technically 01110. Time for some binary code. And that is binary for Schaefer 1 of 1. So, of course, with Extended, some brand new chases you can see there up at the top, some patch autos, some just regular patches there as well. We had a box that we sold to, let's just say a breaker, I won't get into it, but he pulled the Brady Martin patch auto, the numbered one, and sold it to Brady Martin himself, believe it or not. Brady Martin actually was buying his own cards. And, yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. You're starting to see that more and more now, especially with baseball and that type of thing, where guys have bounties on their own stuff. And I guess, as we like to say, there's worse hobbies to have, right? Chris, my favorite attard, this is for this is for you. Hopefully I can get away with saying attard a bunch. I swear I'm not saying the other word. You guys are saying the other word. 12 packs, 12 cards, half a dozen Young Guns per, technically 40 Young Guns and 10 first-round picks. But Extended is loaded, my friends. It's not just Young Guns. We want acetate Young Guns. We want those autos. We want those patches. Top rookies are going to be Bennett Seneca. You've got Murashov. You've got Catton. And, of course, Fowler in Montreal. We're not going to go through every single base card, but some of them are variations. So I'm going to keep the base cards separate from the rest. And we have our first outburst already. You should be getting one of those per box on average. So I will look at the variations hereafter. Regardless, we don't keep anything. All the cards go back to you guys. Everything from a base card to a 101. So if we do miss something, I don't want you guys to worry. Quinn Hughes on the all-world team representing the Americans. There is Noah Dobson with your UD3. And your outburst is a base card, and it will be Charlie Coyle with the Columbus Blue Jackets. Charlie Coyle with the Blue Jackets. I literally just said I was going to keep the base cards in one pile, and on the first pack, it did the opposite of that. Better than... Mark, I'm not even going to say that out loud because I feel like I can get away with the Ronnie Attard because I just said his name, but I'm not just going to... But is it better? Yeah. But if we were in the UK, it wouldn't be. Or Australia. Tie me kangaroo down, sport. Tie me kangaroo down. Alright. Power play rookies. Nate Danielson. Mr. McCulley, you got a pretty nice power play rookie the other day out of yours. First Young Gun is on the board. It is Adam Engstrom. Adam Engstrom. Bloop. And pros and prospects with Dalibor Dvorsky. Dvorsky's actually pretty solid in Sweet St. Louis. So there is a nice St. Louis blue hit. We continue. Understood the assignment. It's time to miss the playoffs. It's Dylan Larkin. Let's get some focus on D-Lark. Oh, D-Lark. It's starting to become the NBA, isn't it? These guys want to force out a trade. I guess the general managers don't want to blame for themselves. They shouldn't be given 3-team friggin' no-trade clauses then if they don't want to do that, but... yeah, old D-Lark. I want to go to a cup contender. Yeah, you and half the friggin' league. Rookie Reflections with Sam Renzel. And Robo is here with your Blue Dazzy for Dallas. We'll go through the first little batch here. Typically, if there's a variation, it would say down here in the white, and it would tell you what that variation is. I know, Mark, you told me last week that the variation should replace an insert. Every now and again, you get 4 cards in a pack, though, that are inserts. So I just want to be certain. I just want to make sure. Yeah, but Chris McCulley got his Michael Misa Power Play Rookie at a 25 out of his extended box. Let's just say he made out quite well. Boop. Young Gun number 2, Steven on a holiday. That goes to Ottawa. Bloop. UD3 with Ben Kindle. It's a nice rookie card hit for the Pens. And base canvas card with Rasmus Sandin. Yes, Rasmus Sandin is actually getting canvas cards. Isn't that something? Wow, he had 30 points last year. Yeah. And Toronto let him go. Tis, tis, tis. Isn't that the best example, though, of the Maple Leafs? Like, in terms of, they getting Radish and such, right? They had Rasmus Sandin, let him go for a cup of coffee. And now he's going to Washington. He's how old? Born in only 2000, and he had 30 points and plus 13, and I don't know. Classic Leafs. Gotta love them. Can't wait for them to screw up Gavin. Z Bynum. He has a Young Gun in this product as well in a Vancouver jersey, but everything else is with Minnesota. That is a power play rookie, as you can tell. Pros and prospects is Cole Caulfield. He would be the former. And we have a clear cut. Those are 1 in every 3, and it is the highest scoring Danish player in NHL history and former Halifax Moosehead, Nikolai Ehlers. I remember watching him play quite a bit in Halifax with Nathan MacKinnon and company. What a team that was. MacKinnon and Drouet, Mackenzie Weegar was there. Zachary Fakali, their goalie, who unfortunately didn't quite work out in the NHL, but he was passed around for a few teams anyway. At least he got a couple paydays out of it. There's a random upside-down Matt Boldy, which is interesting. Understood the assignment is Steven Stamkos. The assignment, leave Tampa, go to Nashville, and never go to the playoffs again. Braden Bowman, excuse me. That is actually a very solid hit for Vegas. If you have Vegas, Bowman had a very, very good season when he was playing. He's one to look for next year. The man who tried to take out Neon Leon, Ozzy Weisblatt, is your last one. We continue. I had a phone call today. They just came in. Hopefully the guy's not watching. They planned a scavenger hunt for Dad on Father's Day, of course, and it ended at D&M Sports with a gift certificate to be picked up. So they're just in here now, which is quite neat. Philip Gustafson. I'm having like a Bernstein Bear moment. Was his name always like that? Like Philip? I know his name's Philip, but was it always spelled that way? Clearly it was. All-World Team. Representing the Finns is Sebastian Aho, not to be confused with AEW's Riho. Alex Sandin Pelika with the Rookie Reflections with the Red Wings. And I think we have a young gun, so I'll get a little bit of focus. Nope, I was wrong, but still pretty decent. Dylan Sandberg. I'll never forget the 32 thoughts by Elliot Freeman, and about 12 of them were about Dylan Sandberg. 91, if you have Fedorov's 91, you have won a prize, so please come up and collect it, or it will be donated to charity, also known as Dennis. Which Dennis? I don't know. We continue. We got 5 packs to roll and extended. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. You guys are awful quiet. Guess I'm doing all the talking. That's kind of my job, isn't it? The old man in the sea over here. Once again, not going through every base card when it comes to extended. We will. Oh, well, there's a good young gun right up in right peeking through. Understood the assignment with willy-nilly. What's the assignment? Yell at everybody and tell them to stop effing crying. Berkeley Catton. He was absolutely sensational with the Canadian junior team. If you have Seattle out there, very similar to the Braden Bowman, that is a sneaky decent pickup. He's actually the cover boy on the Beckett checklist. Look at those numbers alone. 109 points in 57 games. And if you're born in 2006, you're just a little baby. Oh, I saw Islanders and got excited. But still, you only get one canvas young gun every 2 boxes. Curtis Douglas, what a name. That goes to the Tampa Bay Lightning. And then Jake Neighbors with company after that. And just like that, my card stands are already full, and we are going to have to start making some cuts. That did not take long. Let's take that, let's take that, we'll take that guy too, put him over there. Let's take that guy, we'll put him there. You're not saying Stanley Cup champions in 26 Carolina Hurricanes are first man that touched the cup in 26 for Stahl. Well, I gotta pull a Jordan Stahl card first, Dale. But yes, begrudgingly, the Carolina Hurricanes are now the champions. Whatever. Yes, as you all know, I'm very fond of repping the Florida Panthers, who won back-to-back Stanley Cup champions. And how many has Boston won this decade? Ooh, touchy subject. Wife is sick and dealing with the kids, plus it's her birthday. Happy Father's Day to me. Yeah, poor Chris McCulley. Every 7 years he has to share his birthday. Or his, let me start over. His wife's birthday falls on Father's Day. And Chris, like me, is very, very vain and wants all the attention, so it's always a bad time for him. Yeah. Well, at least you get to get away and watch the break. There you go. This is a weird... Maybe they're just not... Okay, we're going to find out. Checklist card. Eric doing the hula. Future Florida Panther, Connor Hellebuck. Lucas Raymond, the Sizzle Reel. Sizzle Reels are excellent cards because they have the QR code on the back. Just for the fun of it, that is what the code looks like. And if you actually click on that QR code, it'll take you to the Sizzle Reel moment that they show. Pros and Prospects with Matthew Wood. And another numbered card, high numbered, but a numbered card nonetheless, 580 of 1999. It is Ryan Leonard, a very solid pickup for any Washington fan with Noah Cates. We shouldn't mention teams that didn't make the playoffs. So it's like... Screw you, Dale. They'll be back next year, Dalo. Don't you worry about that. A dynasty means 3 in every 5 or 6 years, so still got some time. Don't you worry. We'll be back. Although I'm going to be straight with you. I've always said any team that wins a championship, you need to be happy for a minimum of 5 years. There are 32 friggin' teams in the league. If everybody gets a turn, you get it every 32 years. So if you win back-to-back, your words mean nothing to me. I've seen what makes you cheer. The Great 8 with the sizzle reel. What kind of name is that? Yaroslav Chmielar. Is he from Chernobyl? Nope, Czechia. From Novmastro nad Mituji. Tyler Foley. Man, they love that canvas design for the Sharks. Right outside of the little sharky mouth. 2 packs to go. Nothing jaw-dropping just yet. Do you guys want to see us do more extended? Extended is always a tricky one because really you're not going to get your autos or that type of thing. I know the focus is bad, but that card does not help because it's supposed to look like that in the back. But do you guys want to see more extended being broken? What do you guys want to see in the break? Let me put it that way. OPC Platinum seems to be a favorite for a few, so we'll probably ride out with that for a little bit. But is there some cards that you guys want to see? Do you want more extended? Do you like credentials? Do you like metal? What do you like? We will open it. These breaks are all for you. So I don't care what we open. I'll do it all for you. Jimmy Snuggerud. That goes to Sweet St. Lou with the power play rookie. Noah Oslin, your pros and prospects with Buffalo. And there looks like a variation to me, if I had to guess, the outdoor photo variation. That goes to the Crack Attack, or as Jake is trying to get them to call them, the Crackheads. I don't know if that's going to catch on or not. But there is your photo variation for Jared McCann. And Mark, darn you, you were right yet again. Jeez, you're so smart. Mary, you're a lucky lady. I'm telling you. Final pack. It's the final pack now. I noticed that no one in So, Sean, fair enough, and I appreciate you saying anything 24-25. The only 24-25 I have is Synergy or Clear Cut. Aside from that, I have Series 2 and SPA at $700 a box. So we typically crack over $2,000 in product every Sunday. If I do a Series 2 Hobby or an SP Authentic, that's almost half the break like that, because it's plus tax as well. That is why I've been avoiding that. If you guys really want to see 24-25 SPA, sure, I'll throw it in there. Just know that there's probably only going to be a couple other boxes that go hand in hand with it, and there won't be, like, put it this way, the Premier Black Diamond that we're doing today is the same price as SP Authentic. And it doesn't mean you're getting Macklin. And you're kind of coming, I'm just saying. So just keep that in mind. I would love to hear anybody else's opinions on what they want to see, though, as well. Once again, final pack that we're going through. Hey, ending on a Schaefer is always a good day. Fredgeman, round 1 draft. I looked him up yesterday. I can't remember. I think he's about $15-20 or something like that. But if you get a Schaefer Ruck, once again, you're going to have a good time. Definitely put that bad boy in display. We have Brady Merton, the aforementioned one, and your final, Josh Modesty with the Winnipeg Jets. And that's that, Jack. Once again, I'm going to take a very rapido look through our base cards. I will mention to you guys, Jake is on vacation for this week. I was strongly against it, but they gave it to him anyway. I know, it's absolutely ludicrous. So your break cards may not be ready by end of day today like usual. It's myself and Brady here. Mike was kind enough to come in and help babysit while I was here in the break. So worst case, it should be ready by about noon tomorrow. Brady will certainly hop on it here today, so with any luck it'll be good, but if the store is as busy as it was earlier, it ain't going to get done. So just try to keep that in mind. Alright. Where are we going now, folks? Where's the go home? Is it Platinum we're going to end on? Are we going to end on something like the Premier? Do we want to do SP Authentic now? Just tell Jake to come in on his day off. I do, but he doesn't do it. It's just like the case breaks. He's scared of seeing you or something. The first person to tell me what they want to open right now, we'll do it. 23-24 Spa, 21-22 Premier, 22-23 Black Diamond, and 25-26 OPC Platinum. If only one or two people vote, they will have great sway on the outcome of this break. But please let me know what you guys want to see opened, and I will be, once again, more than happy to do exactly that. SPA and SPA from Mary and Chris. Excellent. Thank you, my friends. Let us hop in to 23-24 SPA. Perhaps I should show it off first. This is box number 96. 96. Maybe I have to have a special break. Maybe spots may have to cost more. I'd like to see some higher value potentials all sport. Yeah, that's fair. I understand that, Sean. I'm not. I won't argue on that one. We definitely wouldn't. Okay, Dale's looking at Flair. I think I got like 2 boxes of Ric Flair left, so we can definitely see about that. Sean, this is for you. All right, there we go. Yeah, we're definitely not going to change the price of the breaks over the summer, but maybe when we kind of head back into hockey territory, maybe we can reevaluate and see how much more extra product that we can add into these bad boys. 2 autos on average. I need a Miro. Heiskanen. Matty Benier, sophomore card, and Torrey Krug. And that looks like an autograph right off of the hop, if I had to guess. 33 of 49. Oh, let's just show it. Why not? Let's just go for it. Sometimes we put them aside. Stevie. We pulled his patch auto, was it last week? 2 weeks ago? That's an excellent card. So with the little nickname that he put on there, clearly they call him Stevie. No, not Stevie from Milk. In the middle. But Chandler Stevenson. And Sean, you were coming into this saying I got the 3 worst teams that I could ever find, and you got a nice Braden Bowman young gun and a beautiful Chandler Stevenson gold auto. That is a lovely auto, though. And that gold ink. That is really sharp. I adore that quite a bit. We'll take a quick peek there at the back. There you go, Sean. What do you think? Off to a good start? One can hope. It definitely goes there. Look at Mark and Mary, power of positivity. God bless you two. Pasta and the Rat collaborating yet again, not anymore, but you know. And Johnny Quick with your limited red. That's basically like a subset card. Rhino, Kopi, and Yossi are the base. Sean says, "LOL, what's so funny? Oh, what happened?" I think it's nice. I think it's nice. If you don't want it, I'll tell you. AM34, Matchbox 20, and Joel Eriksson Ek. Hiding behind that is Simon Evanson, some freshman focus. That is a rookie card for him. Pageantry for Matt Zuccarello. And Elliot Disnoyer, your unsigned limited red future watch with Philly. Lundy, Sorokin, and Troy Terry bringing up the rear. Julien says, very nice. Love the gold ink. Goes well with the cards. And it helps that it's a Golden Knights, too, right? I mean, you can call that a color match all you want, for sure. But I gotta agree with that, Julien. Those gold ink ones are just, wow, they're the chef's kiss, right? Nikolai Ehlers, we just talked about him. Tristan Jarry, some playing Pintendo with Shane. Tyler Bertuzzi with the Evolve card with the Red Wings, Bruins, and Maple Laughs. Put that aside as we figure out who that'll go to. Hey, Teemu Solani. Gotta love seeing the legends. Come on, some pageantry with that classic logo for Teemu Solani, the Finnish Flash. Mikko Rantanen, the unsigned red, and the Kairu Kangaroo, Kevin Fiala, and Nico Hischier. Patch autos, if we're lucky enough, as we've not seen our future watch yet, are 1 per case, 1 in every 16. I think that was actually the Chandler Stevenson that we got, was the patch auto. Clayton Keller, Brett Burns, and J-Rock's favorite player in the whole wide world, Math. Marc-Andre Fleury. And surprise, there's your future watch. It is a retro future watch. It will go to the Philadelphia Flyers, and it is Adam Ginning. Chris McCullough, you came in, look, Philly, look at this beautiful future watch. Adam Ginning, future superstar. Come on, get it, son. Get it. At least you got a future watch. Evolve yet again. Alex Tuck medicated wipes. Bloop. Timo Meyer, limited red. And then we get the workhorse from Whitehorse, Dylan Cousins, Chewy, Downtown Detroit's favorite player in the whole wide world, and Kyle Connor is the base. What up, Levy? Welcome into the break, mi amigo. Welcome into the break, me son. Kent Johnson, Zach Hyman, and Timmy Stew. We could all use a little gin. That didn't make me laugh. Oh! A gut punch from Gutman. I saw Future Watch and didn't think it'd be signed because it's their third auto. These are the worst, too, because especially if you know it's Chicago, you start to pull, you see CO, and then gut punch from Gutman because you hope that it's Connor Bedard. So 3 autos. Who's got Chi-Town? If I was a Black Hawk. Donnie. So Donnie, you're on the board. Put that there. Freshman Focus with Fraser Minton. He may not be there now, but that's going to the Maple Laughs. I need Maple Leafs. And Hakito Haros, which is not racist. It's just how you pronounce his name. John Tavares, Andre Svechnikov, and Taro Teravainen. Well, 3 autos on the left-hand side. I get a feeling this is not a hot box, but you never know. Brock Nelson. Don't bring me down. Whoop. Pay hints. And Jake Getzel. McJesus and Neon Leon collaborating together. Some pageantry for Leo Carlson. That is a rookie card for him. So if you have Anaheim, which I think Dennis Delory does, that is actually a sneaky good pull. And some limited red with Ty Emberson in San Jose. Brendan Gallagher, Nazem Kadri, and Sasha Barkov bringing up the rear. We continue. What do you guys want to see next? Premier, Black Diamond, or Platinum? Usually, we would go Platinum, Diamond, Premier, but I really don't care. D-Lark, Sebastian Aho, and Cole Caulfield. Some more rookie cards for Leo Carlson. That is freshman focus here with the Ducks. Let's get some actual focus on the card. How ironic. That is fuzzy, even though it's focus. Ryan Johnson, unsigned Future Watch, 140 of 999. Usually they would have put him in the next one. So 24-25, he wouldn't have signed in time, but they made the cards. Happened to guys like Jack Eichel and Nico Hischier. Speaking of, there's Jack Eichel. He's really looking a face of consternation. Platinum it is, my friends. That's what we will do. Pasta Makar and Mo Sai are the base. And we all know it's all about that base. No trouble. Dale, get out of here. The Otter, the Grade 8, and Seth Jarvis, a man who looks like a homeless man, as per what he said. Spectrum FX, which is a bounty card. Once you collect them all, you can scratch off the code, go on the Upper Deck website, and redeem them for a prize. Your prize may not be as good as what you get here at D&M Sports by getting the right number on a short printed card, but it will be a prize nonetheless. Blue Parallel Freshman Focus for John Beecher, and Damon Hunt with a limited red. Philip Grubauer, Jonathan Marcia Show, and Bo Horvat. We could do a cup break if you guys wanted. One box of Celebrini Cup is probably going to run you something like $125 a head, but if you guys want to do it, we could. Nick Suzuki, Laffy, and Jacob Merkstrom. Hey, at least we got a rookie card for old Bedsy. Some freshman focus there for him. We should probably find some sort of home for him. Let's do that. Ty Carte with Seattle, and Jet Greaves, Canada's world goaltender. Slav, Chandler Stevenson, and Noah Cates. Final pack of our trip to the spa. How about a break of all clear cut? We could. Sure, we could. Let's do the math real quick. I think a clear cut, you could probably do 12, maybe 13 in one break. Or, Chris, we raise the price for one time only ever so slightly, and we do an inner clear cut. Good? That's what I want. I want to know what you guys want to do. I want to know what's fresh and exciting. Sid the Not So Kid, everybody's favorite rat, Marshy, and Elias Pettersson. Walker Duer, former St. John Sea Dog with a green parallel. Jonathan Berg, Mr. Berggren. That is your red parallel, one per box for the Wings. And Nico Hischier, your limited red. Bowen Byram, UC Saros, and old Mitchie Marner. The born loser, Mitchie Marner. is your final base.
It's your final base card.
Plat. Box 86 for you superstitious folks. A quick follow-up as well. Last week we did a box of OPC Platinum. There were 0 autographs in it. Yeah, there was no autographs. 15 is in an inner, Chris. To answer your question. So I did contact Upper Deck, and I was told that they will send me a replacement. They mentioned, I think it was 6 to 8 weeks, but they also said it should be a lot quicker than that. When I get that autograph, I will come onto the stream and I will open it in front of you guys. So we will do it all together, and it will only involve the people who were in the break last week for obvious reasons. So we'll go back in time, we'll look at break number 243, and we'll see where it matches up to. Okay. Don't expect them to send me a Schaefer rookie auto, though, I'll tell you that. But whenever it arrives at the store, we'll do that on the following break. 12 by 12 for your plot attack. Should be 5 numbered cards as well. Last week we pulled a orange checkers at a 25 for the young rookie goalie in Vegas. There's that. And I want to fall in love. Chris McCulley. That's 3. Are we having too much fun here? Probably. And can you believe I get paid to do this? Oh my God. What are they thinking? I got a good scam running here, right? Good God. Great googly moogly. Everybody's favorite, the plot. Kelly Youngcrock with the Leafs. Oh yeah, and you'll probably see me quite a bit reflecting in the cards, or my beautiful CM Punk t-shirt as well. Roman Josi and Logan Cooley. I will kind of go slow because if it's an auto, you can tell at the top because there are going to be 3 marquee rookies per pack. Ben Kindle, there's a nice pick up there for Pitt, so that goes to Downtown Dale Traits. Ryan Leonard, nice hit for Washington. And Dominic Shine with the Red Wings. We have a Violet Pickle, or a Violet Pixel. 268 of 299 for Victor Hedman. If you remember 268, you know what to do. Karel Marchenko, that is a rainbow parallel. You can literally tell because there's rainbowy colors. In sweet selections, dude, you got Luca Cagnoni. That is with San Jose. Chitrin, Quinn Hughes, and Eric Carlson are the base. Get a bioluminescence. Yes, sir. You got it. Fredgy, I'm hoping we can get you a decent Schaefer pull. At least you got a rookie. At least you get a Schaefer rookie out of it. Doing better than Downtown Dale Trades 2 weeks ago when we had the aisle. Former Florida Panther Mackenzie Weegar, or Terry Lehkonen, and Jake DeBrusk. I don't know why I said it that way. It's clearly DeBrusk. Hunter Height, which sounds like a band, like Hawthorne Heights. Noah Oslin is your marquee rookie with Buffalo. And Carl Lindbaum, I think he was the guy we got the orange checker for last time. And, wow. Well, there you go. Look at that. Cosmic. Cole Perforati, as some people call him. I don't. But Cole Perfetti, out of only 65. What was the number on that? 37. If you have number 37, please come up and collect your prize. We should probably make some room for that because that's much shorter print than the Quentin Byfield. And we'll put that right there. And a rookie card for the old Quack Attack. That goes to Dennis DeLore, Bennett Seneca. Always an excellent time to get any sort of Seneca rookies. Once again, let's do this. And let's do that. Path to Victory, featuring Morgan Geeky. Where's that path? Probably out of Boston. Jaden Schwartz, Martin H.S., and JGP. Jean-Gabriel Pajot. Jean-Gabriel Pajot. Monsieur Pajot. We continue. Florida Panther Nightmare Jonathan Marcia show. There's something interesting peeking out the shy. When you see some yellows, that's always a good time. Golden Treasure, perhaps. Who knows? Jonathan Marcia show. Colton Parayko. And Elias Peterson. Look at all those vowels. Zakhar Bardakov. Bardakov. I guess it's not as bad of a name as I thought. Russia. Big shock. Carson DeWart. And Emmett Finney. That is a nice rookie card for the Red Wings. Okay. Seismic Gold, featuring Braden Point, 2 super duper short prints. 38.50. 38 out of 50, I should say. Very excellent. Oh my goodness, we're running out of stuff to move here. Sorry, Bedsy. We should do a case of blasters, says Mark. Mark, I don't know if you're being funny or if that's what you want to do. I think most people would prefer to get that ink. But, you know. Jack Hughes with the rainbow. That goes to the Devils, of course. Gold Caulfield with some vibe check. Vibe check on too tall, too short. Kevin Fiala, Jake Getzel, and UC Saros is the base. Already 3 numbered cards out of the first 3 packs. All on the left-hand side, there's some teal peeking out there. That's not interesting. We got the Duke. Could be an Emerald Surge there. Quentin Byfield and Drew Doughty. Skylar Brendamore. Yes, son of that Brendamore, because nepotism is all the rage in the NHL nowadays. If you have a brother or father in the NHL, you're pretty much guaranteed. Carter Mazur, another nice rookie hit for the Red Wings. And Ville Koivunen. And, rookie autos. So there we go. Do we want to do it now? Yeah, why not? All right, here we go, everybody. Bonne chance. Riley Duran. That goes to Beantown. And Jalen. How about that? Jalen got her favorite team, the Boston Bruins, to Dennis's chagrin, if you will. What an autograph. Wow. You could tell he went to school for that one. And when we look at the back for some, not number, but the turquoise fragments. That's right. The old turtle shell that they kind of brought in. Gorgeous, gorgeous card, though. Like, cracked ice kind of parallel to it. And once again, I have no idea what to take down. So we'll put that right there. Martin Necas with the retro. Sweet selections, dude. You got Artem Lashunov. That goes to Chicago. Thatcher Demko, the Breadman, and Matty Beniers are the base. Sometimes you guys just respond with things like yes, and I don't know what that is because I'm on a 7-second delay. Well, you are technically, and my job is to just never shut up, right? So I just gotta keep talking. So sometimes it's like yes, and I'm like yes. The Nuge, like that Rick and Morty episode. Jerry's in the simulator. Ridley Grieg, Joey Decor, Ozzy Weisblatt, the American rookie, Sam Renzel with Chicago, and Nicholas Coco. Have you seen the hit Pixar movie Coco? Jared McCann, that is a rainbow parallel for Seattle. Seattle doing well again. That was to show the auto. Oh, okay. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. Wyatt Johnson is Pink Magma, I believe those ones are called. Indeed, it is Johnston. Somebody came in the store and called him Wyatt Johnson today, and I kicked them out because I will not deal with that. But those beautiful, beautiful parallels, and that's a nice hit for Dallas. Sweet selections, dude, with Colton Dock. That's right, my brother plays in the NHL too. Sean Couturier, Brandon Montour, and Jack Eichel. We continue. Oh, look at the power of positivity from downtown Dale Trades. Look at you go. Valtteri Puustinen, Travis Konecny, Travis Konecny, Adam Fox, Braden Coots with Vancouver's American rookie, Tim Wash, don't call him washed up, and Arseny Gritsvik. Gabe Perreault. That is a retro rookie card for him. Anders Lee, a rainbow retro. Those look quite sharp in person. I'll shine to that. And Path to Victory featuring Chris Letang. I won't make fun of him. He knows what it takes. Olin Zellweger, Timmy Stu, and Taro Teravainen. Are there as well. I am very unprepared today, so if you do want to take part in the rip and ship, I need an extra few minutes. I did not bring a box to pack my cards in, and I did not bring my laptop either. We probably had at least 24 people in the store the entire day, so it was busier than a one-arm paper hanger. But if my intern Brady can hear me out there, I'm going to need the laptop in a 1600 count box. He's just out there gabbing with Mike. God forbid any work gets done around here. Celebranos! Oh, Mark bought an SPX as well. Wonderful. Thank you guys for always supporting us. Sasha Barkov and former Moncton Wildcat Connor Garland. I still remember when he went to school, university, while playing with the Cats. Anytime he scored a goal or had a point, he would walk in the classroom, take the marker, and he would put tallies on the whiteboard. Apparently he was pretty vain. Charles Elduel Dastus with Tampa. Ty Mueller and David Tomasek with Edmonton. Oh, there you go. Sean Dursey. See, they didn't forget Utah. Those are the red pixels, red prism, pardon. And 113. 113 is the number that we're looking for. Matthew Wood, that is a rainbow marquee rookie with Nashville. Vibe check with McJesus. Cole Perforati. Jordan Stahl, the first man to touch the Stanley Cup in 2026. See, Dale, I see. And Willie Karlsson. Samaskovich was just traded? What? Details. Dale, I need details. That does not shock me. But that is sad. That is a little bit disappointing. Levy, I'm going to put into the comment section right now the rip and ship. It will be $20 off your choice of either SPX or 2324 clear cut. The promo code is in there, and even the hyperlink to go to the website as well. Heading to Seattle? What? Dale, is this a rib? Seattle? Why would they send to Seattle? That pretty much tells me that we're not going to get any of the big boys. Because Samaskovich was going to be the, I don't want to say linchpin, but second round pick coming to Florida. Quite surprising, I will say, considering the alternative. They had, what was his name? They sent him to Washington in the offseason. It'll come to me. And the 25th overall pick. Now we're talking. Okay, let's get back to work. Phil Forsberg, it's me, and Andrei Svechnikov. Zane Parekh with Calgary. Easton Cowan, beautiful Toronto hit there. His values have been going up. And Nate Danielson with the Wings. There is your turquoise fragments with Victor Ostman with the Crack Attack, Jack Eichel with the Retro, and Jared Spurgeon with the Vibe Check in Minnesota. Ken Johnson, Timo Meyer, and Jamie Drysdale. Yeah, if they're getting the 25th and the second round pick, I would take that. I think Seattle's crazy if if that's the case. But what was his name that they... I've got his clear cut and everything. Who the hell... Chris, help me out. Who was a kid that Florida traded to Washington? 2 first rounders for a team that just won 2 cups. Two firsts? I thought it was a second and a 25th. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see that they own 2 firsts. Well, here's the thing, Chris. I'm not entirely convinced Florida's keeping those picks. If those 2 first rounders and that second is enough to get Winnipeg to open up their pocket a little bit, or I don't really want Dylan Larkin, but you can't really say no to a centerman. I don't know if they'll do that. Barry Zito does it again, my friends. Willie Eklund, Lane Hudson, sophomore card, and Wyatt Johnston. Halifax's own Jacob Melanson. He'll be at the Halifax Expo on July 10. Jonathan Sabrango. He's in Florida now. He's an Ottawa Senator there. Justin Robidas. And Axel, Sandine Pelika with the Rainbow marquee rookie for the Wings. Sunset for Hunter Skinner. That goes to Sweet St. Louis. Not specifically numbered on those. And the path to victory, hopefully in a Panther uniform, is Connor Hellebuyck. Niles Hoglander, Bebsy, and Lucas Dostal. We'll continue. Bother the hell out of me. Who the hell did they train? Evgeny Malkin. This is way more boring for you guys. Zach Benson and Jesper Bratt. Parker Ford, a marquee rookie with Winnipeg. Don't know why I'm talking like Hermit the Toad. Marquee rookie for John Farinacci. Have you heard the Farinacci band? They're great. Dylan Duke. Yes! Sordiff! Thank you, Chris. Oh my god, that was driving me nuts. Justin Sordiff. Okay, I'll explain why that caused me such pain earlier. Connor Bedard with the Sunset shiny forehead action. You like that, don't you? Ooh, look, I'm on a Bearcroft card. Barkey, retro. Dawson Mercer from Newfoundland, 5 check. Robo, McDonough, and Swaggy, Carter Verhaeghe, bringing up the rear. Because originally when Dale was telling me that Samaskovich got traded for a second, I'm like, that's what they got for Justin Sordiff. And I'm like, I'm not saying Sordif isn't bad, but like, Samoskevich is better than that. So I was just very thrown off. But if the first rounder as well is coming, like, I would have done that every day and twice on Sunday. And it is Sunday, so hopefully we get 2 first-round picks, but I doubt it. Shesterkin, Brian Rust, Shane Wright, Shane O'Wright, Ethan Frank, Murky Rookie with Washington, Tom Willander, someone's trying to encroach on my territory. See, I copyrighted my name after Tom Wilson came in, and now everyone's going to be slightly askew just to try to stay away from me. Dmitry Simashev, that is a nice Murky Rookie for Utah. Johnny Tavares, that is a rainbow with the Maple Laughs, Leafs. Jacob Markstrom, your Sunset Parallel with Jersey. And Alexander Nikishin was a sweet selection, dude. He made the #1 rookie team with Matthew Schaefer. Kirill the Thrill, Bobby McMahon, and Logan Thompson. I wanted to add the suspense. So that's perfectly fine. Well, guess I should have waited before I bought all my Mackie Samoskevich stuff there, shouldn't I? JT Miller, Kiefer Sherwood, Matthew Robertson, Murky Rookie, right off the hop. Only 2 base cards at the front of that one. Charles Alexis Legault, Riley Duran, Murky Rookie there with Beantown. Interesting that they picked a different image for his auto compared to his Murky Rookie. Usually it would be the same thing. Demidov! Ooh. Is that the pawn hockey? Oh, that's a big boy. Oh, that's a big boy. Somebody look that up for me. Ivan Demidov pawn hockey variant. Those are tough hips. Sorry, Adam Ginning. We're going to look into that. Mackenzie Blackwood. There's your pink lava or pink magma, whatever the hell they call it. Brady Skagey and Jack Eichel with the vibe check. Behind that, Sean Monahan, Benny, and Zach Hyman as well. Move that guy, and we'll put Ginning there. And that, my friends, is your OPC Plat. That pond hockey is definitely a bigger boy. I don't even know if they put the odds to that on there. Let's find out together. Not even listed are the pawn hockey ones, so that's a big boy. That's a big boy. We're going to take a quick A&W Zero root beer break. This break sponsored by A&W. Oh, it's so warm in this room. I can't wait for August. All right. Premier and Black Diamond. Let's go home on Premier, so we'll do Black Diamond now. Black Diamond, half a dozen cards in each box. I guess it doesn't really matter. We want the Diamond Relic. So the Diamonds are 1 in every 5. They're an inner hit. If we don't get the Diamonds, we'll get an autograph. Keep in mind, again, we are doing 22-23. So keep that thinking in mind, if you will. Yeah, not only am I not prepared for the rip and ship, I don't even have the product in the room with me. So I'll be happy to open whatever you guys want. I'm going to pop the code in there once again, so I can grab everything all at once. If you guys are doing the rip and ship, then you're not really going to care anyway if I need to walk away for a moment. But there's that. Those Demidovs are selling for a little more than $300, says Mr. McCauley. Who's got Les Habitants de Montréal? If I was Montreal. Alex! What a hit! Alex in here with 2 teams every week, one of our first liners. He got the Panthers and the Canadians, a perfect pairing. And that goes to him. So that Demidov right in front of you was over $300, my friends. I remember, I think it was Bedsy year. It was the first year they put the pawn hockey variant in there, and they are gorgeous. They're just gorgeous in their own way. Who gets the box flip? Why am I taking so long on it? Jalen! That's for you. Not for Dennis. That's for Jalen. It says Jalen's name on it. Okay. Let's see here. That's Davidoff sold was $228 at auction. Yeah, I mean, that's as low as it's going to get being an auction as well, but I appreciate you looking into that, Brent. There we go. That's a pretty good sign that we may have the diamond relic in there with 3 very thick cards right in the middle. We can definitely work with that. I'm going to open it slightly off main camera, but you can still see me in my side camera over there. Kirby Duck! Did you know my brother's in the NHL? Ooh, purple. That could be a shorty short. Alright, let's work from the back. So, sneak peek is 4 very chunky cards. But I'm going to start from the back. So there won't be a slow roll. It's just going to kind of be more of that kind of quick reveal, if you will. So I work to get some focus here, and there she be. 3, 2, 1 is the number we're looking for. If you have number 1, 2, 3, you do not win. And Dale, I do understand that some sort of combination of 3, 2, 1. I know 3 plus 2 minus 1 is 4. That doesn't matter. You don't win anything. Jack Quinn. Told you Buffalo could be decent. Beautiful, exquisite collection rookie for Jack Quinn. Schaefer's 48 of 99. Obviously a rookie card for him. The exquisite card's quite thick, as per the usual. Former 8th overall pick, Jack Quinn. I have his black and white program of excellence as a 10. And I have his red PMG rookie as a 9. I'm waiting on old Jack Quinn. So that is a true statement, by the way. So if you don't think he's any good, well, I do. And I actually have money into him. So I like the Jack Quinn hit quite a bit. So that is a very solid hit. That goes to Sean, I believe. Sean, who complained about having the worst teams in the league. And now he's doing pretty decent with Vegas and Buffalo. So there you go. Utah, maybe not so much. Okay, back card again. Here we go. And 3 de boop. Murdy. Martin Brodeur. Oh, goodness. 73 of 299. That obviously goes to the New Jersey Devils, not the St. Louis Blues. Number 17, that is Kelly. Kelly was in their first break. And I'm very happy that they were able to get that. Look at the games played. What a different league it was back then. 73, 75, 73, 78, 77. Back then, if you were the starter, you pretty much didn't play back-to-backs, and even then, sometimes you did. Nowadays, a goalie hits 55 games, and they're like, oh my god, what a workhorse. No one was like Marty Roeder. 1,266 games and a goals against a 2.24. And 125 shutouts. Obviously, well, I shouldn't say obviously, but you probably know that New Jersey was famous for the trap, and they actually had to kind of make some rules in terms of playing the puck around guys like him, because they were so dominant in what they did. Alright, this is a horizontal card, I want to say. Once again, we're going to go from the back, and we'll leave the hit till the end. Ooh, there you go, Fredgie. That's a beauty. Matty Barzal and Ilya Sorokin. Diamond Mine Dual Relics. Into the Diamond Mine. Game used, of course, for both those guys. And a gorgeous Islander hit. That is very, very nice. That's going on display for sure. Sorry, Adam Ginning. Boop. And we'll remove one Islander card for another. And put the ink right there, right there. Alright. Best goalie ever played, says Dale. No, I think you can absolutely make an argument for that. In his, I'm agreeing with you, like in his favor. Alright, looks like a team logo jumbo. And Dennis Delory. Quack, quack. Jacob Perreault, also known as Jacob Perreault. That is a beautiful piece of the bottom left of the old Quack logo. So clearly you made, well, again, I'm saying things like they're so obvious, but we have new people every week. It's a puzzle. You make all 9 pieces, and they kind of form the whole thing together. Quick peekaroo there at the back. And quick peekaroo once again at the front. At the front, we'll move that Ben Seneca. Move that there. And put him right there. And now the main course of the Black Diamond, which I'm actually pretty excited for, because the purples, don't quote me, don't quote me. I want to say these are the Diamond Relics out of 25. We've had Matt Boldy before. They could be out of 10. We've had Matty Beniers before. There's a lot of big names like Slavkovsky and Wyatt Johnston as well. So very best of luck for everybody. And again, these are actual... I'm hyping this up just for an auto, I bet. These would be actual diamonds. They're not blood diamonds, but they're not cubic zirconias. They are lab made, but they're all lab made nowadays to avoid the blood diamonds. Ever since the Simpsons episode with Jane Goodall and her monkeys that were harvesting the diamonds out of the cave, they're not allowed to use diamonds anymore. Thank you, Matt Groening, for exposing them. Samuel, don't make fun of my last name, Fajimo. We got Ronnie Attard and Samuel Fajimo. I really hope it's Fajimo and it's not a hard G. 11 of 25. There's your couple purple diamonds down there. Who's got the kings? Number 10, Julien. Julien, if you don't like the card, dig those diamonds out and give them to your missus. She'll appreciate that. And you can tell down at the bottom, diamonds are lab created, but again, they're not those zirconias. They are real, actual diamonds. They typically will give 1, 2, 3, or 4 diamonds, depending on how well they think the player is, how good they think they are. That's always a crapshoot. Lane Hudson only got 2 diamonds as well. But there were 2 diamonds in there, a little bit of a closer look. And every father needs diamonds for Father's Day. I said we need a closer look, which means we need some focus. Come on, you. Come on, damn you. There we go. Oh, Adam. You got numero 11. There you go. Boom. Holy Moses, what do I now? What do I move? Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. And push that out a little bit more so we can see those diamonds peeking around the corner. Adam, you won a prize. That is the broken pencil that I still have not told Mike about. Adam literally just writing down that you have a prize. Adam, yes, prize. Perfect. We will send that down to the Halifax location with your break cards post-break. Do keep in mind, again, they may only be sorted by tomorrow, but you guys in Halifax shouldn't notice any difference. That's a lie, actually. We have somebody going to Halifax tomorrow, and we won't have a shipment. So it may take a little bit longer for you Haligonians to get your cards, too. No, it won't be till next week there. You'll get them eventually. Next week, we are going to be doing Premier Black Diamond. We got OPC Platinum back as well. I'm trying to see my sign from over here, but it's not working very well, so that's fine. But if you do want to get into next week's break, we are already over halfway full, believe it or not. We'd love to have you guys take a part of that. This is already an excellent break with some beautiful cards worth hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, but we're not done. It's time for Premier with box number 008. Fredgie, I had you in mind when I saw box number 8 and your disdain for Premier. I am just kidding. Fredgie called me, tore a strip off me. Every name in the book, most of which I can't repeat, and said, no more Premier. And I said, screw you, Fredgie, I'm going to do all the Premier I want. So we're doing it next week, too. No, I kid. We're almost done Premier, folks. We were able to get Premier tariff-free, if you will, so we were able to get a better price, but it's starting to now go up in price, and the redemptions are only good until September. So with that said, next week's Premier may be the final Premier that we do. So if you like a product that gives you a guaranteed patch auto, another auto, and 2 swatches, climb into next week. What we got here? Richard, you're going to watch the break after the fact, I'm sure. This is for you. Alright, folks. Somebody tearing down the store out there. Looks like 7 cards in here. Alright, everybody. Good luck. This is the last go. This is the dessert, if you will. And once again, if in the meantime you do want to take part in that rip and ship, I will put in that code one more time. And if you are part of the rip and ship, it is not a different video, so don't go too far. We're going to need a few minutes to set it up, of course, but we will be continuing through. I also want to make sure, maybe we will do a separate video. No, I think we're good. I want to make sure the screen wasn't frozen. Alright, let us continue. Jordan Eberle, 297 of 299. That's your first base card. Little Gouda, Trevor's Egris, another hit for the Quack Attack. That is Yarmer Yager 68 of 399. And we did get that extra card, which will be some Pintendo with Shane Pinto. That is card number 18 of 399. I am now going to take the 2 cards that should be the autographs. I'm going to remove them, and I will show you the first swatch and or jersey piece. That is a beautiful card. Timing on it is a little bit of a shame. Andrew, you got Toronto, and you love Toronto, so that's pretty friggin' awesome. 38 out of 99 on the double jersey for Mitchie Marner and Austin Matthews. The best of friends, of course. There's a peek at the back. Game used for both men, of course. And we all know a horse is a horse. Of course, of course. Too many passengers there, Matthews. What's going on? Where are we going to put him now? Good God, I don't have room for anybody anymore. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Trevor had 18? Is that right, Trevor? Is that right, Trevor? Did you have 18? Because if you did, you won a prize. Trevor, me, 22, 23, nice. Somebody please double check, or I will, of course. But Trevor had number 18. He is the first liner to hit a number on a short printed card, so he will get a pack of 22-23 Ice Hobby on the house, just for our appreciation and him being your first liner. So we thank you for that, Trevor. You get that bad boy. Hit that bad boy. Let's see here. That is the auto. I think I just... Oh, yeah, I did, too. I put the... You guys are supposed to be my keepers. Why aren't you paying attention? All right. I am going to show you the next swatch, by the way. I just put it on top of the other card. So it's coming right now. It is Casey Middlestat. So there is another hit for Sean and the Buffalo Sabres. Casey Middlestat. Baboosh. Mary, I'm sorry. Vancouver getting skunked. I know you were trying to get Buffalo, but... Not going according to plan. All right, secondary auto will now be shown, and then we will go home on the actual patch auto. Here we go. Ross Colton, short. Number 9 of 35 for Ross Colton. That gets Tampa Bay going. Tampa Bay had a nice card earlier. That goes to Trevor as well. Robbinsville, New Jersey, Ross Colton. Number 9. Alright, Brayden Bowman, let's do that. Oh, he had 8. Oh, you get nothing, Trevor. You ain't getting nothing. Alrighty, so here is the final card of the break, my friends. We had a lot of fun as per the usual. Again, if you want to get into next week, let me know. Bob had 9. What a twist. I take the ice pack away from one and I give it to another. Bob. UD. Ice. Félicitations pour toi, Bob. Monsieur Bobbert. So we will still give that pack away regardless. Even better. Okay, I know I'm a broken record, but once again, the final card. It's the final card now. Quick reveal. Ooh. That name is not the biggest, but man, at least he put that marker to work. Sampo Renta. Colorado was getting largely skunked up to this point, so there's a hit for Richard. Beautiful colors on the RPA. Sampo Renta didn't quite work out. Still a gorgeous card nonetheless. Nice kind of double color there, the black, white, black, white, black. Number 30 is a number we're looking for at 249. If you have number 30, you know what to do. And there you go, my friends. That's that, Jack. C'est fini. C'est tout. C'est tout. C'est fini. Don't go anywhere, though, because we are going to continue. If you were in this break, you have a chance to win a free spot for next week. That is going to be in a separate video following this break, but after the rip and ship happens, it's going to be quite a bit of time after the fact. So it'll be up there today, don't worry, but you're going to have to bear with me a little bit. I'm going to see where my intern is, Brady, and I'm going to go gather some different things here as well. So yeah, I'm going to need like 2 minutes. We're just going to let the feed run. You guys are very welcome. Anybody who was just here for the break, you're welcome to leave. Please don't forget to push in your chairs before you go. And anybody here for the rip and ship, stay tuned, because we are going to ship some rips. Concern it. I will be back. We're back and better than ever. Alrighty. And for anybody, if this is the first time for anybody, I'm usually way more prepared than this, I'll tell you that. Thanks, Levy. Appreciate it. Thank you, Mr. McCauley. Yes, usually I'm much more prepared. Ask anybody, ask your friends. But holy crow, she was a busy one at the store today, which is a very good problem to have, don't get me wrong. My good God, look at all the cards. Whew. Those some chunky monkeys. Alrighty. That pawn hockey, that's a nice one. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. Ba do 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 do. All right. That is done. Apparently my intern was not paying attention when I said come with me. But that's okay. I'm an intern and that's okay. I sleep all night and I work all day. I messed up my own song. That was not a fart, I swear. It was just the chair. Alright. This is not the most entertaining for anybody here. I'm just kind of hanging out, but I need to take a look at my online orders. See where everybody's at. See where we're all at here together. Let's see here. Please continue to be patient with me, as you always are. Okay. May as well post that or put that code in once more. Well, we'll keep an eye on you. There's the rip and ship code once again. And it looks like we have Dennis and Merck. So that is excellent. Dennis, once again, it appears that you have paid for shipping. So I will put some, I know you said you were going to watch this after, Dennis, but I will put a couple top loaders in your pickup next time you're here, and that'll replace the shipping. Unless you want me to actually ship it, but I highly doubt that, considering I just saw you last week. Alrighty. So we've got the 2 orders here now. So we have Mark and Dennis with your SPX. The reverse of last week, Dennis will be going first here now. There we go, and there we go. All right, Dennis, you're up first. I will choose the box for you because you are not here and you're going to be watching this after the fact, but Mark and I are here. And Levy is saying, put a clear cut on my card. I can do that for you, my friend. Mark, I want you to choose between these 3 numbers when it's your turn. 17, 92, or 88. 1792 or 88. Levy, for clear cut, I brought 2 with me. You can either do box number 57 or box number 4. I would pick box number 4 if it was me, for obvious reason, but you can do whatever you want. Okay. Dennis. 2526 SPX. What a steal of a deal. $20 off. And then you don't have to pay the tax on that $20. That means it's really $23 off. 23? That's 20 and you get a coffee. Holy Moses, I'm telling you. Levy says box number 4, very smart move in my humble opinion. Gonna get Dennis's name down here. Yeah, obviously we'll kind of bag all this and all that stuff there too, but Dennis, you're up first. We've got Levy in the hole and Mark is warming up. All right. Anybody not quite sure about these? I'm pretty sure you all are, but there will only be 3 cards per pack. There'll be a handful of variations, like silver or gold, that we can find. We have Mikhail Sergachev right off the hop, followed by a rookie card for Artem Lashunov. And your insert is a Tyson Forrester rookie autograph at a hard signed at a 25. That was easy. Well, there you go. You won. I guess I should have gave Mark an option for a box number. This is box number 89, Mark. You said 88. Do you want to change your mind or you want to still go with 88? Speaking of 88, there's a nice Philadelphia card. This was a 23-24, so he wouldn't have signed in time. That is freaking gorgeous. So that is about as good of a start as anybody could possibly ask for. Right off of the hop. So, yeah, we're going to take another look at that. Like, are you kidding me? Here you go. Like, wow. Major congrats, Dennis. Well, that was a little anticlimactic, so let's see what other beauties we can pull you here in the meantime. Wow, Forrester, too. Like, that's a very good name. Alex DeBrincat, Jake Gitzel, and some focus on Zach Rubinski. Your Norris Trophy winner, numbered out of only 199, number 21 of 199, not that that matters to you. And the best part is that there are Florida Panther players in the background. That's Mackie Semiskevich. Now I'm sad. Some of these are parallels. Your gold parallel is here, and is Jake Gitzel. Typically you get 1 gold per box on average, so to get Gitzel is very good. Very good. We continue. That's ridiculous. Forrester gold auto, like wow. Gold Caulfield and a silver Donovan Sabrango. Once again, focus it up. Morgan Riley, red. Is that 99? 49. 29 of 49, as per the stamping. Wow. Holy frig, what a roll. You got it, Mark. Box 17 it is. The Amber. The Amber parallel. Wow. You're off to a pretty gosh darn good start there, my friend. And again, the Sabrango rookie is a silver as well. We'll put that there because it's a rookie. Good Lord. And that's probably worth some money on its own, a silver Celebrini, even though it's the second year and people don't seem to care. We'll take a better look at it. There she be. And now insert time. Excellence redefined. D-Gun and willy-nilly. My only gripe with these cards is that I don't know who they're for. If you're a Maple Leaf fan, doesn't Dylan Gunther get in the way? Or to that point, you have a Canadian and a Swede. Or you have 2 guys in 2 totally different conferences. I hate it enough when they do Stamkos and Tavares are on a card together because they're both number 91. And it's like, well, if they ever did a card for Matthew Tkachuk and it was Calgary and Florida, I'd be like, well, I don't want the Calgary part. The Calgary part just gets in the way. Either way. That is just my humble opinion. Beautiful card nonetheless. And if you're a Maple Leaf and a Utah fan, it's even better. Jake Getzel base to go along with your gold. And Matvei Nishkov is your silver with Philly. And more to focus on your actual insert. So I'll show you Nishkov once more. And there is your game film with Mikko Rantanen. Apparently he was in Dallas at this point. There's a quick peek at the back. Reminds me of the old McDonald game film cards that people always adored. None of this matters, of course, because Dennis has already won. The very first pack, he already was out as a winner. Oh, man, come on. Go with this very slow. There's a die cut. Cole Perfetti. And once again, Cole Perfetti. And Matt Boldy, your Hall of UFX. Sam Dickinson is your base rookie with San Jose as well. There's your quick peekaroo with the bold man. He's a bold man. He's a bold man. 2 packs to go. Cam Lund and Elias Pettersson. I had to load up my, let's just say my website processing in a different tab, so hopefully the focus isn't too bad. And it is Joakim Kemell. Not Jimmy Kimmel, Joakim Kemell. Hall of You rookies with Smashville. The 17th overall pick in 2022 made his debut February 7th against the Chicago Blackhawks. I totally knew all that and didn't just read it. And your final pack for Dennis. Hey, I know him. Joakim Kemell is your back card, and another Celebrini. And it is an upside down and numbered Nico Hischier. 105 of 399. We're not playing the number game here, so it doesn't really matter. But Nico Hischier out of 399. A great way to go out. The blue parallel. Those are both regular base. Dennis Delory. Oh, you lucky son of a gun. So a numbered Nico Hischier. Matt Boldy, very excellent name, with the rookie card for Kemell. We also have the rookie Lashunov silver, the Jake Getzel gold, and the Celebrini silver, and there was another Celebrini in there. The Donovan Sabrango, that is your silver as well. The Mikko Rantanen game film, excellence redefined with willy-nilly and D-Gun. Zach Werenski, Norris Trophy winner at a 199. Morgan Riley at a 49. And of course, ta-da! Wild Willie approves. Well, one final look at that one for Dennis. Autos are not guaranteed. Some autos are stickers, but some are numbered. So to get that, chef's kiss again. There you go. That is the rip for Dennis. Hopefully when you get around to watching this, Dennis, you'll have enjoyed, you'll have fun. We hope that you join into next week's break and continue to support us like you always do when it comes here to the Rip and Ship. So we appreciate you. Let's put that up high. All right, Merc. Boîte 17. Boîte 17. So we still have a couple other SPX there on the side. We'll put those over there. So it is now time for Merc, and maybe if she's nice enough, Mary as well. Maybe Merc will let you hold the card. I doubt it. You know how that Moret can be. Merc. Boop. Okie dokie, artichokies. I sincerely hope we pull a card like we just did for you, Mark. That was an excellent SPX. That is an example of what SPX can do for you. All right. Back to work. Vincent Vince's SPX. Bonne chance pour toi. Timo Meier, your front. and Ben Kindle, the back. That is going to be a rookie card for Kindle, so that's a decent little hit there. Your insert. Oh my god. That's a Bedard autograph out of 10. Considering you could have got Dickinson, Kurashev, or Jones, I think you did alright. What the frig? Are you kidding? Mark! 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 Quite the photo they used at Bedsy. It looks like he's got like a butthole under his lips or whatever, but he needs to grow a beard. Oh my god. 24-25 SPX, another kind of buybacky kind of one. COA up there at the top, autographed by Connor Bedard. Damn, I'm good. God, I'm good. And not only that, but you got that and saved $20 as well. Frig. Come on. Come on. Good God. That's out of 10. If I hadn't mentioned. Wow. Well, you made the right choice by switching box numbers now, didn't you, Mark? It's a good thing I didn't just say, let's keep going with 88. And if you want to thank anybody, thanks Sir Wendell. You picked number 17. That was all you, Mark. Oh my god. What a beautiful card, too. Alright. Guess what? There's more cards. Oh my lord, look at that. Your gold is a rookie Dennis Seneca. And you got Troch, my boy. There's Seneca gold. Love that Vincent Trocheck. I still PC him. Preferably in a Panther uniform, though. Stank! Logan Stankoven at a $3.99. At a $3.99. Another shorty print for your 2026 Stanley Cup champion. Bet he's happy that he got sent away from Dallas. I can't tell you. That card has to be what? Quadruple digits? Is that fair to say? And again, I will mention, it is a sophomore card. It's not a rookie, but it is a sophomore autograph for old Bedsy too. So, being 24-25. You'd think that that would add a little bit more value compared to a third year, but either way, it ain't going to matter. It's still a big boom boom. Bowen Byram is your back card, which will be your silver. Your silver. There he is. Bowen Byram, who's on the trade block apparently, which I don't understand. Tero Teravainen in your insert. Nicholas Coco. Have you seen the movie Coco? 19 of 399 for the goaltender, the rookie goaltender in Seattle. And a silver Bowen Byram. You know what? Let's put Bowen over here. I'll put the silver rookies out. But Dale, so you're here. We're in our rip and ship portion of the show. I'm on my second SPX. Dennis D did an SPX. We pulled a hard signed gold auto Tyson Forrester rookie at a 25 from 23-24. That was like a buyback. And now the Force goes to Mark and Mary. And if you didn't know, Dale, I know you said you just came back in. That is 3 of 10. 3 of 10. I think I've earned this quick root beer drink. One moment. Absolutely delicious. This rip and ship brought to you by A&W. Hunter Brusewitz is your silver. Oh, and you got one of the, I'll show you in a moment, nice inserts coming up. Hunter Brusewitz, Philip Cheadle, and they chose the Headman for your 34.5 pound. That, of course, is the weight of the Stanley Cup, but you already knew that. Lifted in 2021 with TB. Those are a little bit of a tougher find there for sure, those die cuts. That was what I was saying, Dale. Considering it is Dickinson, Kurashev, and Seth Jones. And don't get me wrong, I love Seth Jones, but he ain't there no more. Yeah. That's stupid. That's crazy. Noah Hannafin. Mr. Trumper here himself, Noah Hannafin. Jack Eichel, there's your silver. And your game film. Going to Vegas. For Jack Eichel. Perhaps you'd like some focus. Here's a ball. Perhaps you would like to bounce it. Jack Eichel. Jackie Eichel. Yes, and your Eichel base is a silver as well. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. How many packs do I have for you? 1, 2, 3. Easton Cowan. That is a rookie card. Not a parallel, but still, you'll enjoy that being in that Maple Leaf uniform. Tiny Tage Thompson. And your Hollow View, with the man who tried to take out Neon Leon, it's Ozzy Weisblatt. Ozzy Weisblatt. Weisblatt. Blatt. Ozzy Weisblatt. No, I'm not going to sing that again. Brady Merton and Clayton Keller. Who cares what else you get, right? Like, you've already won. You've already beat everything. That's a beautiful one there, too. Alexander Nikishin. Once again, he made the #1 rookie team with Schaefer as the only 2 defensemen, so you know he's doing something right. And now we have your Stanley Cup champion. Stanley Cup champion. Clayton Keller and Brady Merton. Stop breathing, Les. Never! You can't tell me what to do. Final pack. Two-time Stanley Cup champion Sam Reinhart. Ryan Green. That is a rookie card for him. And your final insert is... not too shabby. Jesper Bratt. Sid the Not So Kids 87 of 100. Those beautiful parallels that they do. Hypnotize, mesmerize. All you need to do is look in his eyes. Yeah, alright. Radiance is the name of the game. And he's number 63, but number 62 in our hearts. So there you go. Oh, you're welcome, Mark. Of course. A quick recap for you. The Jesper out of 100. We got the Nicholas Coco out of $3.99. The Stank out of $3.99. A silver Hunter Brucewitz. Your game film with Jack Eichel. Ben Kindle silver. Easton Cowan rookie. Ozzy Weisblatt Hollow FX. You're very welcome, Mary, of course. Your 34.5. Your Nikishin Hollow View. Your Bennett Seneca Gold, which again, don't sleep on that one either. And one more time, Deadsy. Connor Bedard. That'll buy you a couple more SPX boxes there, Mark. Say the least. And that is that. And now it is time for Levy. So yes, Levy, I will charge your card. Boîte numero 4. I know there's only one card in it, but like, it feels heavier than usual, I guess. So let's raise up the old cam. This is 23-24 as well. Wouldn't it be crazy if we got another Connor Bedard auto? I bet we do. Alright. Doop. And doop. Okay. Allons-y, Alonso. Once again, boîte number 4. Very best of luck, my friend. Let's see what is inside. Oh, look, a card. Well, a one-touch anyway. We got an actual clear-cut card, which is good. Black Bucket. Number 96. And it's Kuz. Andrei Kuzmenko. I'll be honest with you. In my opinion, I think it's a good hit. I like Kuzmenko quite a bit, but for whatever reason, there's something blocking him. There's something in the way where he's just kind of jumping from one team to another, and he just can't catch on. I see so many classic shades of your Panarin or Kaprizov in him. He's a pure goal scorer, but there's something in the way. If I was you, I would definitely hold on to that one, Levy. If somebody offers you $20 and tell him to go fly a kite, I'm going to wait on him. It would not shock me if Kuzmenko were to come back and be a good name in the NHL. And I would be honest with you. I'd be honest with you. But Levy, that is your Boîte number 4 with Andrei Kuzmenko. At least it's not one of those beehive ones or whatever, right? It's an actual clear-cut auto. And it's got me in on it too. Look at that. But there you go. Kuzi number 96. And that is that, my friends. We will do one more quick look to see if there were any other orders that may have flown in. But I think that's going to be our rip and ship for this afternoon. Be just a moment. I mean, we got nowhere to be here, but yeah. So Dennis and Mark, you guys were the only two there, and Levy, I will just charge you. So I think that is enough there, my friends. Thank you, Levy. Appreciate you. I think we'll call it quits here for the day. We had a fun time as always. And again, if you want to get into next week, we'd love to have you. And even if you don't, come in and watch and just watch the rip and ship. Have some fun that way too. We have some laughs, we have some funs, and I try to make fun of myself a little bit too, and Freddy. But for that, in the meantime, don't go too far away. We got a free spot to go up, so a free spot giveaway video will go up by the end of by 5 o'clock. Let's just say that. And again, your cards will not be ready by today. I can now say that with all certainty. They will be ready tomorrow, probably by noon. So if you want to come in at any point tomorrow, you can come pick up. Mark, Dennis, and Levy, if you guys want your rip and ship stuff, I can just give it to you. It'll still be in the box, is the only thing, but I can just say, here you go. But again, for the meantime and in between time, thank you again, everybody. And keep your stick on the ice.